Hello everybody. We've got a problem. I have severely underestimated the space I'm going to need for this city, and I'm going to have to move the walls out to about here. So yeah, welcome to my single player world, and I'm going to do some planning, a city block, because I need to absolutely make sure I know where I'm placing these houses. So we're going to, first of all, move the walls. I've already placed a bunch of cobblestone over there for walls. I'm going to remove them and place new ones all the way down here. I think this is a good spot to do it here. We can have like a tower here just to keep things safe, you know. And we'll just head on this direction. Now, I'm not sure when I'm going to deal with the walls, but I just want to make sure that we've got space ready for it. The way I've got this road set up to go, it curves over here and goes out to the gate right over there. Now, what I want to do is have another road coming out this way. So I need to make sure I've got a little bit of space. I'm just going to get rid of this here. And the block itself is going to be starting, let's just see right here, right about here, I would say. So I'm just putting this in as the corner. So we're going to have another road coming out this way, and we're going to have a very narrow spot here for something. Could be a small building. So I need a bit of space so we can actually build these houses, but I have a design in mind, and what I want to do is make city blocks. They're going to be roughly rectangular, and I'm going to start off with this here. So I'm going to give us a bit of a roadway. All right, this is temporary. I'm not going to leave this as cobblestone the whole time. We've got a bit of a hill here, so we may end up just flattening this. Actually, that might be best, but I would like to outline where I'm going to be putting the houses. Now, this is going to be mostly middle class, and what I'd like to do is have the bigger houses on the corners, and then in between, smaller houses. So let's get this first one done together. So I need some space. Now, how I have it designed is, well, first of all, let's just get this out of the way and make sure that I know where the road is supposed to go. So what I have designed for this house right in this corner, so let's go the side of the house. I think I wanted it to be right over here. So I'm going to be just placing down the cobblestone where I want the walls to go. It's going to be a bit this way. Now, this is going to be a little bit of trial and error, so I need to just figure this out one bit at a time. So I wanted it to be, I believe it was 7 wide. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 there. And then we're going to be going in by 5. So we have, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know what? I think that's a little bit too narrow. I'm going to have to figure this out. Came to the realization I need a bunch of logs for this. So I need one here. I need one here. Let's make sure that is 7 here. And then we have a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to have another one here. A space of 3 and 1 here. And then we're going to have another space of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and another log here. Now, this is going to end up going 11 blocks in this direction. We're going to have a lot of trees to cut down. I just need to make sure it's lined up there. And that is fine. So this is going to be one of the larger houses. And as you can already see, it is going to be fairly large. I'm going to have to get rid of that tree there. I'll just build it right around. But you'll see the shape of it. Oh, another one I have to get rid of. Too many trees here. And over to here. And then we've got the inside corner as well. All right, so this is going to be the general shape of the foundation, as well as the first floor, which is mostly going to be storage. So I'm going to have other similar houses. I think the rest are going to be a bit smaller, and they're going to come out a bit less. So I'm going to get rid of that tree first of all. I'll get rid of these two, and we'll outline some more. I like to leave a space of 2 to 3 between the houses. The roof line is actually going to come very close to touching, but I like to put them at different heights so that it's not actually going to touch. This one will have 3 going between them, and I'd like to separate this by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is going to be a bit narrower. We're going to go back 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there we go. And this will also be going back, not 5, but I think this one will go back 7. Just need to see where I'm looking here. All right, so this is the right spot here. And I'd like this to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we'll have that. So it's not exactly going to be square. I think that'll give it a lot more character, definitely. I don't want to have a bunch of square houses. So I'm going to get this outlined. Okay, I lied. I'm going to have one that's square, but I'm going to do something a little unique with this one. Although we will have this pillar here, we're going to have an entrance coming in through this way, going upstairs. This one, though, I think will have a doorway going into this house, probably right over here. And we'll have some storage on one side and stairs on another. So I'll figure that one out. For some of them, the entrance to the main house upstairs is going to be on the outside. Some others is going to be inside. I think we'll do one more, because we're almost at the wall here, and then we'll go to the other side. I just marked out a space for a larger building. This is not going to be a house, as it's right by the gate. Most likely this is going to either be a small inn or a tavern, just for travelers. But behind it there's going to be a house, and we'll get to work on that. I need to make sure that this is covered up, though, because this is going to get in the way. So what we've got here is a collection of 6 houses and what will likely become a tavern. Biggest one is there. Second biggest is, I think, either this one or... yeah, no, I'm not sure. But this is the smallest here. This one is going lengthwise. We've got some extra space between some of these. I think only 2 between those. 3 here. We can have a walkway coming through here. There's ability to walk through here. But this area, right in the middle, this is the common area for these houses, and that's what I want to work on next. Since this area isn't completely flat, I'm going to have to do some terraforming and landscaping, but that'll come later. What I want to get done first is a bit of a well. Now, this is going to be their source of water, of course. So I'd like it to go like this. Very straightforward and simple right there. Need to make sure that people have room to get out too. And I just like to do a little bit of extra design work here like this. Just adding this to make it look a little more interesting. And I need to dig down a little bit. And you know what? I need to put at least on this level this. All right. I am going to have to get some water. I don't have any. I did have water under there, though. Huh. All right, let's put the water in. And that should be fine. It's not like we're going to be looking in there very much. And we're going to get these up here. Actually, I could have put it up to this level, but that's fine. Let me put this down so I can do this a little bit more easily. If I don't fall. Let's not fall. Now, how tall do I want this? I could do it this high, but there's something I want to put in here that is probably going to require it to be a bit higher. So I'll go up this high, and oops. There we go. No, that's not right. That won't work. Okay, so what I'd like to do is, well, I want to have a cauldron in here, but I need it to be hanging. So I need to figure out, oh, the sun's going to go down soon, exactly how I'm going to do this. So I've got a few of these, so I'd like to put a bit of a roof on top. And you know what? That doesn't work either. Let's jump higher. Okay, that's better. And we'll make the outside look better after this, but there we go. See what we can do here. Now that's just a chain, a single chain. Can I? Yes, I can. There we go. That'll work, but is that too high? That seems a little too high to me. Please don't fall in the water. Oh. Okay, there we go. And let's try to put this underneath again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I like to do something a little bit different here. Can't really make some kind of horizontal bar, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, I could do chains. Here's an even better idea. Let's break this and put a grindstone here. There we go. That is much better. All right. I would like to fill this with water, but I can do that after. Right now, what I want to do is get this all done. Make this look a little bit nicer. I'd like this to come down. And I think I'm going to have to go up there and break those up there. Ah, I'm out. I need to make some more. Oh, there we go. I don't think there's too much else we need to do. It's very simple, but fill that in and get a bit of water in there. And I think we'll take this and we're going to do a little bit of terraforming in here. I really think that some of this is going to have to come down, especially right down the middle, right through here. At least make it a bit of a better and easier land to walk through. This, quite possibly, get rid of that. And in fact, just cut that back. This I need to get rid of here. We don't need to have sand around here. So I don't want the sand. I'm going to get rid of the sand. That sand is going to become very useful in the future. Now, I want to make a few pathways. So we could have some coming through here. It doesn't have to be really solid pathway. And this whole area is going to be mostly path, because this is a common area. Lots of people will be walking through here. So I'll do this. And a few spots are going to be where, well, I think I'll take care of this later, because I need to know exactly where the back entrances of the houses are going to go, if they have one. Some won't, some will. It depends on the size. And I think there will be a pathway going through here as well. And I'll probably fix up some of these things. And there we go. Probably one coming out this way. And not too sure about here yet, but absolutely this way as well. And this is definitely, that's going to have to be fixed there. So we'll have ways of walking through in all of these. That's going to be a bit of a narrow one, but that's okay. Let me fix this. See if I can get that out. Oops. Put that in and that back. Oh, and there's that too. Great. I'd like to have a couple of small trees back here, but I can't put them in yet. I need to actually build the houses first. But I'd like this to be a little area where the families that live in these houses can come and spend some time talking to each other, get their water, and just socialize, you know, be good neighbors. Of course, this will probably be their favorite place to go drinking. So I've outlined the rest of the road. Keep in mind that these are not always going to be absolutely straight, and they're not going to be mainly cobblestone. All depends on the road. But I just want to make sure I've got the block outlined. I don't know what I'm going to do once the road reaches the wall. We may just have a building right here. Who knows? Haven't planned that yet. But this is what a block is going to look like. I'm going to be doing some other similar blocks, probably over here as well. We've got space for another one here. And I'm thinking we're going to have some bigger houses as well. There's a dolphin right there. I'm hoping that dolphin can get out of there because I have experience with a dolphin beaching itself. Come on. Get back in the water. There you go. Jeez. Don't need them dying on me. Yeah, so as I said, I would like to do some larger houses that overlook the water. So we're going to have some bigger ones right out here. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing a block here. We may just have big houses with a view out to the water. That's a good question. But I think now we can actually start building the houses. And I do have some other buildings planned. Of course, the tavern over there, or the inn. Could be a tavern, could be an inn, could have an inn on the other side too. I do have a small building I'm going to put in here. I'm not sure what. Might not even be a building. Could be a statue, who knows. And over here, of course, we're going to have a bathhouse. This is going to be a reasonably large building. And a bunch of little cheap houses along here. And I think they may continue on in that direction as well. Because we're going to have a lot of shops lining this road here. So yeah, this is probably going to continue to be the low-income housing back here. All right, so we've actually finished this. And, well, I've done one house. It's safe to say that I'm planning on building houses. So we have a couple more projects that I need to put on here. One of them is going to be a tavern and probably an inn. Now the question is, well, we also have wool farm, statues, central square. I'd like to get the wool farm built fairly soon as well. But the question is, what else should we build? There's going to be a garden back here. We are going to be building up walls along here. It's going to be a fairly well built up area. And something over here too. I'm not sure what. It could be a house. I mean, this is a fairly residential area. But the big question is, what else should I build, especially along this main road? this side is going to have more of the businesses. This side, of course, we've got a couple of houses here and a tavern right here. So what else should I build? Keep in mind that this is a main gate, so there should be businesses along here. So let me know in the comment section below. This is a bit of a shorter video, I think, but I needed to get the planning done before I can start building the houses. Each of these houses is going to be a different color, different style. Well, not completely different style, but they're going to work together. They're going to be similar style, but different colors. So let me know, what color do you think this house should be? I've been thinking of green, but well, it has to be one of the colors of concrete. I'll be using plenty of concrete in the color. I'll be using stone on the base around here. It's probably stone brick. I'll texture it up a little as well. So let me know what you would like to see here. What color? If you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing how this city is going to continue developing, then please consider subscribing. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.